Alright friends and fellow coding enthusiasts, welcome back. My name is Stan and today I'm really excited to show you how you can use Camera Module in your Expo React Native applications. Maybe this short video will motivate you to try out mobile development. At least this sounds fun, right? Let's dive in. A quick overview of the technologies that we will be using today. First, it is React Native. Developed by Facebook, React Native enables you to build natively rendered mobile applications for iOS and Android using the same code base, all with the simplicity and flexibility of JavaScript and React. And second thing is Expo. Expo, an open source platform built around React Native that streamlines the development process for us. With Expo, you can rapidly prototype your application and deploy without needing to deal with native code directly. So let's get started. Okay, first let's quickly create a new project and start coding. So run the following command with me: npx create expo app latest. First you need to specify application name, camera app, and right now we just need to wait a couple of seconds for project to bootstrap. Okay, great, our project is ready, and right now we just need to jump in freshly created folder and start working. Use this command. Great. Okay, now we can see in our terminal that our project is ready. So we can make it a bit smaller right now and think what we need to do next. Now I just want to give you a short overview of default project architecture. So let's open our new cam app folder and let's quickly look what do we have here. So first folder called app contains the application's navigation, which is file based. So the file structure of the app directory determines the application's navigation. For now, we have two roads defined in the two files. So we can go in tabs folder and here we can have the layout. Okay, so this layout sets up the tab navigator. So here we have screen called Explore and here we have screen called Index. And all information contained on this screen is located here. So first it is Explore screen and second one is Index. Okay, so let's close this application. And the main application is running here in the layout tsx file. Okay, great. Let's move next. Next it is assets. Assets as usual contains needed assets for our project. It's fonts, images and other stuff. Okay, next one it is components. Contains usually reusable dummy UI components which we will be used on our screen. For example, collapsible, I think. Okay, so yeah, just a simple UI component. Okay, great. Let's move on. Next it is constants. Name explains all as it is. So now we just have colors constants right here, which contains a list of color values throughout our application. So yeah, next it is hooks. So right here we have just React hooks, which allows sharing common behavior between components. For example, use theme color is a hook that returns a color based on the current theme, so light or dark. Okay, I'll close all these files. So next it is scripts. Script contains resetproject.js for now, which can be run with npx run reset project. This script will move the app directory to a new folder called app example and create a fresh new application directory with an index tsx file. So if you want to start your project from the scratch without all these bootstraps components, you can use this simple command. Pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, moving forward. So app.json. App.json contains configuration options for the project and it's called the app config. These options change the behavior of your project while developing, building, submitting and updating your application. Okay, let's close it. And a last thing that I want to mention here, it is babel config.js. Applies the babel preset expo preset that extends the default React Native preset and adds support for decorators, tree shaking, web packages and loading font icons with optional native dependencies if they are installed. You can also modify this file and add additional babel plugins or preset if you wish. For now, we will just close this guy. Great. We finished the overview and for now I will use this default project. But if you want, you can start with the fresh empty one with just simple running npx run reset project. Will run this script is contained in the script folder as we discussed previously. Okay, let's check out our app running. First thing that I want to show you how to run this default Expo application. To develop a mobile application, we will need a development environment. Since we are working on a mobile application, I'll need either a smartphone or an emulator on your workstation. Also, we have a web dev mode, but for now, for more stretch experience, I am advising you to use either smartphone or emulator. Okay, as I worked within the Apple ecosystem, I'll be demonstrating it on my iPhone. This method is easier than using an emulator on your computer, which requires installing quite heavy programs, especially for Mac users like Xcode. So first, you need to go and download Expo Go application on your smartphone. I'll put the links on official stores in the description. Now we just need to scan the QR code with our smartphone's camera, and this action will trigger the Expo Go app opening. So right now I will open my camera. Okay, expand my terminal right here. Find the QR code and click Open in Expo Go. As we can see, our application is binding on our smartphone. Let's wait a couple of seconds. As we discussed previously, we have two screens right here, Home and Explore, with some starting instruction for developers. But we wanted to start with our new camera screen. Let's get started. Okay, I will make it a little bit smaller right here. Okay, what we need to do next? First, we need to open a layout TSX file inside of our tabs folder, and right here I will just simply copy this guy, paste it right here, and a little bit modify it. So first thing first, I want to change name to camera, also title, and last thing I want to change, that is tab bar icon. So right here I will use camera again and just simply save this. So great, seems like we are done with this file. I will close it for now, and let's think what we should do next. Now we need to create a new file called camera.tsx inside tabs directory and bootstrapped component. So right here inside of the tabs I will create camera.tsx, and what's we gonna do next? I think right now we are ready to install additional package called Expo Camera. So right here I will open a new terminal, okay, and run npx expo install Expo Camera. Okay, let's wait a couple of seconds. Great, seems like our camera is installed, and right now I think we are ready to go to Camera Expo documentation and check what these guys advising us. Okay guys, here we have common information, for example npx expo install, we already made it, configuration, properties, and I think quite good usage example. So I think for now we can just simply copy this guy from the official docs and paste it inside of our freshly created component. And let's take a look, let's take a closer look on this component right here. So first thing first, I want to change it to camera, and also yeah, I think that's export default function. Okay, great. Okay, right now let's take a closer look. What do we have here? So first thing first, we have here the camera type state, which is indicated one type of camera is active now, so back or front. By default set it by back. Then we are using our use camera permission hook, which was provided by Expo Camera, and really simplify approach to working with our permissions. Moving forward, so right here we just simply return in view while waiting the permission loading, so nothing special. Okay, right here we are asking to grant a permission. So if it's not provided yet, we are simply returning some UI with text, so we need a permission to show the camera, and the button that is using request permission handler right here just to ask the permission with your smartphone. Okay, simple toggle right here that we can use for switching between back and front camera. Okay, and right here we have camera view component. Let's take a bit closer look. Then it's wrapping the view component and touchable opacity. Okay, right here I will give you a brief overview of this component. So first thing first, view component. View component, it is a fundamental building block in React Native used to create a container for the UI elements. It works similarly to a div in HTML. Basically we are using view when we need to wrap and style other components. Here it's used as the main container for the camera interface. Okay, let's move in next. Camera view, it is a custom third-party component for handling camera functionality in our application. It likely provides the viewfinder and controls for the camera. Okay, touchable opacity. Touchable opacity right here, it is a core React Native component that makes any nested components touchable with the fade in, fade out, feedback on press. It's working similar to a button, but it is like a wrapper. Okay, this simple text component, I think nothing to explain this. All text that we are using inside of our application, we should wrap in the text component. We are done with the components, and now a few words about styling in React Native. In React Native, styles are defined using JavaScript objects rather than traditional CSS. The style sheet that create method is used to create an optimized style object. Here is the brief overview of the styles that we are using inside of our camera component. So first, this container with the flex1 property. So flex1 is saying us that it should take all the entire screen, so all available space on a screen. So then justify content center. So I think that's usual, just centers the content vertically. Again, camera flex, pretty the same, flex direction, background color, margin, all the properties. I think you already know this because it's a simple CSS properties, but this flex guy is a bit confusing, I think. So a couple of words about styling, like in general. So flexbox layout. React Native using a flexbox based layout system similar to CSS flexbox. This makes it easy to align and distribute the space among items in a container. So we are using mobile phone, and usually we are using it in a vertical way. So flex determines the size of a component relative to its siblings on the screen. Okay, so I think that's pretty all that we need to cover here. So we know already how to style our component. We know that it is just a simple JS6 components here. So I hope you'll get something new about React Native. Let's move forward and bit modify our code. Okay, first thing first, I want to fix this type error, and I think that's because we do not have any type here, and I think we can fix it with camera type. Typing here, yes, our facing error is disappeared. So yeah, we can just start it with modifying our code. So right now I will create a new component called photo preview section in the components folder right here for displaying our taken photos. So I will create Okay, great, I've created this component, and here we have a simple dummy UI component that will accept photo as a prop and handler to delete this picture. So I will speed up this part of video a bit to make it not too boring. There are nothing special, so you can easily copy this code from the repository listed in the description, or pause the video and copy by your hands. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, I think I finished with this dummy UI component, so let's take a bit closer look. What do we have here? So first thing first, we have two props, that is photo, that taking photo from our camera, and handle retake photo function that will delete this photo from our screen. Okay, so for the UI, nothing special, just couple of wrappers, safe area view. We can use it if you want to ensure that nothing will go out of our screen, so all will be on the screen of our iPhone or Android, so on our smartphone. Then like a view wrapper, just a style for our image, the image that we just taken, and a few elements dedicated to our button. So right here we will have a trash button that just to delete taking photo, and simple styling right here. Okay, so you can just easily go to my GitHub repository that listed in the description and copy this component. I think you should not use your time to retype it. Okay, let's go back to our main camera screen and think what we should do next. Okay, first thing first that I wanted to do, I want to write a handler to make a photo. But first I want to create a couple of more things here. So first thing first will be a state for holding taking photo. And also I need to create a reference on our camera component to access and manage it directly, like taking a picture and showing our picture later. So right here I will create a ref. Okay, we are done with the preparation, and now we can just create a new handler. I'm gonna make it right here. So right here, we just need to ensure that we already have our camera ref with something inside. And if yes, then first thing first that I want to do, I wanted to specify the options object, which will be using as some settings for our camera, for our taking pictures. So quality, just 100. The format, and exif. Okay, we are ready with that. And right now, yeah, let's create a constant that we will be using for holding our taking photo. Okay, as you may notice, right here we are using take picture async method, so it is asynchronous, and because of that we need to modify our handler to make it async. And here we can just simple await till the operation will be end. And after this photo will be ready, we can easily put it inside of our created state. So right here I will be using set photo and just put taken photo inside. Okay, so seems like we are ready with handle take photo handler. Super. But last thing that I want to add here, it is our okay guys, and last thing that I want to add here, it is handler for retake photo. I think you understand. We will simple return our state to default null. Okay, we are ready with that. What we gonna do next? But next we need to add some extra buttons to take a photo. For that we just need to copy current button from here to here, and I think I will replace this text with a beautiful icon. On design, name it will be retweet, size 44, and color, let's use black, I think. Okay, great. And also I need to change it right here. So right here it will be our already new camera. Great, we have two beautiful icons for taking a picture and toggling camera. So right here I will change it to handle take photo. And now last thing that we need to adjust right now, it is changed the styling right here. So we need to change style for our button. So first thing first, I will add a margin horizontal, then background color, for example gray, and last thing it is border radius, let's take 10. Okay, great guys, I think we are ready with the main layout, but we forgot a couple of really important things. So first thing first, we have a camera ref, but we also need to use it with our camera view, so I need to specify the reference. Okay, and also we need to use conditional rendering right here. So if we have our photo already, then of course we need to render some other stuff right here. Okay, I will return, but I think we can just do it like this. Return photo preview section. Then we need to pass photo as a prop, and also please don't forget to our handle retake photo handler, because we need to have the ability to retake our photo. Pretty good, I think, guys. So seems like now we can test it out. All what we're gonna need to do it is just take our smartphone and then open camera application, like native camera application on the smartphone, and scan the QR code from working terminal with Expo project. And I think we have it right here. Yes, so this QR code need to be scanned. Wow, guys, right here, after our home and explore icons that we already saw previously, we have a beautiful camera icon right here. Let's test it out. Okay, seems like we're having a small error here, native view gesture handler. So nothing bad. Let's find out what is the problem is. Okay guys, let's take a closer look on our error. So native view gesture handler, I think the problem is inside of our photo preview section. So let's jump in here. Okay, and first thing first, I see the problem. So touchable opacity and safe area view is accidentally imported from React Native safe area context, React Native gesture handler, so it's not correct. We always need to be really careful with our imports, because it's can be really big problem with the application. So all these guys should be imported from original React Native. So I'm saving this, go back to my application, so it's opening right here, and please hit R to re-render, to refresh our application. Yes, our application was refreshed, and right here explore and camera. Let's take it over again. Okay, so it seems like it is working. I will click on it. Okay, great. So I think we have some problems with styling here, but mainly this is working. Okay, so what the problem with styling? Okay, I will put my phone right here, and I think the main problem is that we forgot to use container right here. So safe area view, style, and it will be styles container. Okay, yeah, it refreshed, but still it's not so good as it is. Okay, justify content center, flex 1. Okay, I think I will change the preview container for 85 and width for 95. Yeah, okay guys, I think right now it is pretty okay. So we have our preview container, inside of we have our taken picture, and we can easily delete this. Great, this is working. Now flip the camera. Here it is, here it's me, and trying to take a new photo. Yeah, not good, because I want to retake it and put it right here. So peace out. Not bad. So, but the main thing that it is working. So I'll close my phone and put it right here. Okay, so a couple of wrapping up words. That's it for now, friends. We are just created a simple camera screen and played around with React Native. Not bad, huh? I hope you found this tutorial packed with valuable insights and that ignites your passion for mobile development. Now, armed with the basics of React Native and Expo, you are all set to dive in and start building amazing mobile applications. If you want more, please like this video, comment on what to cover next, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you wanted to. So guys, happy coding and see you in the next video.